First of all, I want to thank the International Coke Initiative for all your work in support of families throughout particularly Western Côte d'Ivoire, and for the efforts that are being made to protect children. I was impressed very much yesterday after having seen particularly the group of children that were included. And when I heard that the children, of course, are doing their best to stay in school, the families are trying to support their children as best they can, and that's really the responsibility of all parents and adults, is to support and protect their children. It gave me encouragement to see that this community is working very hard and being supported by the international community through the U.S. government, international organizations like ICI, to once again support these children. The ceremony, of course, very well attended at the end of a very difficult road, but we really I enjoyed seeing the different communities, the traditional chiefs, of course, the political and village communities and leadership coming together, and verbally and I believe also in action, saying that child labor needs to be eliminated, and children need to be supported. They need to do their best to get that such important education. So my impressions were positive. It was a great event. Everyone chipped in. We were helped along the way by different communities as we were traveling, again, in a difficult road. But we really enjoyed and very much appreciated that very vocal and very clear message that we must work together to protect our children. I was very encouraged by the energy and the commitment that I have seen in the ICI staff. The directrice, Madame Miloki, I had the opportunity to speak with her on a number of occasions about the program, and her depth of knowledge throughout the program at all different levels was very impressive. And so I also sense very much her commitment. And when the leadership is committed, the staff and the people working together to advance this purpose are that much more effective. So I very much appreciate what is being done here. Again, as a father of 3 children myself, I know once again the importance of supporting our children, and I believe that's being done in very difficult environments, in many ways distant environments, very isolated environments in towns and villages here in Côte d'Ivoire. And having that staff on the ground working with villagers on a regular basis is so important. And so I encourage so that these organizations can get the most bang for the dollars or francs CFA being spent, that they can continue that very valuable work. No, I think the communications are open. Of course, we are in Abidjan most of the time, but of course, with ICI present in Abidjan also, making sure the messages are going out at the central government and with the embassy. The communications have been very good. So we appreciate that type of information on a regular basis, so that we can also make informed decisions and indeed work with our partners in the international community, in the NGO community, and also within the government to advance, once again, good practices, recognized practices that, once again, protect our children, keep them in school, and make them even more productive members of society and to a growing economy here in Côte d'Ivoire. The U.S. government, through the through the Department of Labor and the Department of State, continue to work to advance these issues of protecting children. And that cooperation with the ICI, of course, is integral because we cannot be everywhere. We must work through partners. And so to have a partner that is readily available and accessible and can respond and once again is so committed is extremely important.